Hi, my darlings. How are you? This is going to be for my Taurus, and this is going to be a message for whenever it reaches you. To everyone stopping by, darlings, you know I receive you all with open arms and an open heart. Please know I deliver these messages to you from my heart to your heart always. Please take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? So, I will be using the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas deck. And then I will pull you a card from the Afro Goddess Oracle deck. So Taurus, and I hope I said Taurus to begin with. Taurus, this is for you, Taurus. Come on. This is for you, babies. We got the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling many things or you're balancing things. We got the Daughter of Pentacles. Don't you worry. You're going to have good news about financial matters coming in. You got the Daughter of Pentacles here. You got the Hierophant here. You got a stable environment. This could be about also about your relationship. It could be a marriage, a long-term relationship. But you have a lot of wisdom. Whatever situation is coming in, you got the wisdom to handle it. You got a firm foundation. Not too long ago, there might have been something legal here, or maybe you found your balance. Maybe things worked out in your favor. Might have. We got the Goddess of Pentacles here, and the Goddess of Pentacles is you, Taurus. Even knowing how to handle the financial matters in life. Finding balance, grounded. And that brought in a lot of opportunities here. We got the Seven of Cups. Maybe you're thinking about many things. But there's something heavy going on in your environment, okay? It seems like you're carrying a lot of responsibility or a heavy load. We got the Ten of Wands, but you're still moving. Even though you're feeling heavy, you're still moving. All right? You got the Two of Wands here. You're going to have to make a choice, all right, darlings? You're going to have to choose one of the other paths. Maybe, do I continue carrying everybody's load, or do I start giving it back to who it belongs to? You know? Are these things that are making me heavy, are they really mine? So, you know, but you got a choice. You're going to have two paths to choose from. Just don't be impulsive, okay? You're going to have a lot of passion where these paths are concerned. You got the Son of Wands here. You got the Emperor here. You can take charge of whatever situation it is. You're very logical. You're grounded, eh? You're going to use your head. I guess you're going to be very logical. You got the Emperor there. Just don't go and get yourself tied up, okay? We got the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is about, it's like us doing it to ourselves. Whether we're worrying about things or whatever, our mind is like in a state of confusion. We don't know if we're coming or we're going. You know? It's also about situations that we put ourselves in, you know, and then we're like, oh, flip, how do I get out of this, you know? And then you got the Five of Pentacles, which is about lack. You got the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. The good thing about this situation here is not going to last long. It's a temporary feeling, okay? Whatever the situation is, you're going to be able to get out of it. You have to know that you will. All right? Because things can change. The Eight of Swords is free will. We can do something and everything changes. And these cards aren't etched in stone. You got the Eight of Swords. This is about your partnership here. This is about a partnership. You got the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. There's some type of lack. But it's not going to, I don't think it's going to hang around long because the Five of Pentacles is temporary. You're going to be receiving some communication. Might be from a fire energy, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. They're going to come in, they're going to say, it might be a partner that wants to tell you something. I got something to tell you. You know, you're not going to like what I have to say. And you can be like, you know what, I'm prepared for it. Just let me know. You got the Daughter of Swords. This is going to be some really straightforward communication. You got the God of Wands, which could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now, you had the Emperor earlier, so it could be an Aries energy. No matter what, you're ready. Okay? And you got the Nine of Wands. You're prepared for it, and you will bounce back from whatever it is, the information you receive. You have the Daughter of Swords. You have the God of Wands, and you have the Nine of Wands. So, whatever is in store, you know, sometimes we gotta feel a little shaky. You know what I mean? In order to bring in some new things, you know? Sometimes, you know, we get shaken up. And finally, when we overcome the moment, I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad. You know what I'm saying? It showed us that we can overcome it. It showed us that we had strength, you know? That we were able, whether we were able to get ourselves out of this situation, we were smart enough to do that, you know? We loved ourselves enough to get out of the situation. But you're recovering from something. I don't know if it's that communication you're going to receive. I don't know. But let me tell you something. Your hard work, you're working very hard on something. It's going to start paying off, and you're going to start seeing your rewards. Whatever it was that you went through, you will recover from. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Four of Swords. And then we got the Fool. And the Fool is about new beginnings. Okay? So there's something new coming in for you. We got the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Fool. So you can't be overthinking and worrying about stuff. You're gonna have to trust you're gonna have to trust your intuition. Okay? You have what it takes. You gotta open up your heart. Don't get lost up here because of that situation. Use your intuition. Trust yourself. You're going to recover from this, okay? Whatever it is, you will recover from it. You have the Nine of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the High Priestess. It's an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one for you. It's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And what's coming in is going to be happiness, joy, new beginnings. Something creative coming in. You have the Death card, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely an end of a cycle for you. But what's coming into you is going to be something beautiful. Okay? So don't be overthinking things and don't get lost in your head. Look over your shoulder and see how much you've overcome. Okay, Taurus. Ah, this one. We have the Ship. Let me find it in the book. I'm not going to pause you because I don't have my little clicker. And I'm at home here. I forgot to bring it. All right. So we got the ship. Designed to withstand turbulent water, the ship card alludes to an extended journey. Propelled by the actions of the well-intended, it is clear that they have deep faith in their eventual arrival to this glorious destination. Though it is out of sight for now, know that the voyage, blessed by Ra, may take some time. However, it will be a catalyst for positive change. I don't know what happened to my eyes here. Exercise some patience and you will arrive exactly when you're supposed to. For now, stay focused and enjoy the ride. Bon voyage. Some of y'all going on a trip somewhere. If it's in love, this card can eliminate a long-distance relationship or even taking a trip to see a loved one. If you're waiting for something or someone pertaining to a relationship, it's coming. However, it's currently far away. If it's in career, the ship card can illuminate a positive journey ahead that can lead to success, also representative of possible foreign partners or dealings. This card is a solid indication that new opportunities and advancement are ahead of you if you have the patience to endure the turbulent, uncharted course of this ride. Don't be afraid, you are protected. I don't do health, but health is in this book, so I will read it. Health, use of alternative medicine, traveling to a specialist. I love you all, darlings. I want you to take care of yourselves, and I want you to know that no matter what is taking place in your life, you can overcome. You gotta love yourself, darlings, okay? We can do this. Okay, I love you.